Okay, hot off the press. Daggerfall Unité update 10.9. Let's just have a quick check of the settings. Click to attack. Yes, definitely want that. Advanced. Shadows. Yeah, make sure all the shadows are on. Dungeon ambient light very low. Item-based player torch, yep. Guild quest player selection. I prefer that when I'm debugging quests, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I actually want this or not. We'll keep it on for the moment. Advanced climbing system. Well, that is very good. You can jump off walls apparently. I don't remember if I've done that. Enemy infighting, of course. Enhanced combat AI. Why not? User interface seems fine. Okay, fine, cool, excellent, well done. Let's continue. So we are playing as Shaginia Stormwall. It is a randomly generated name, so it's perfectly valid and you can't say anything bad about it. Now then, there's been a bit of grinding off camera, so to speak. We've recently hit level 6 and most of the points have gone into intelligence to boost our magicka. And then maybe a little into endurance. Let's see. Mostly elven equipment, but we have picked up a couple of dwarven bits. And we have a nice elven warhammer because we are using blunt weapon, 59%. That's not bad. Blunt weapon, of course, because bladed weapons have a penalty to damage on skeletons, and I hate skeletons. So, yeah, most of the grinding has been in the school of thaumaturgy. We can see here now 32%. We have in the spell list quite a long list, at least for me, of spells, including some little mini training spells. So if you click on the spell here, it tells you the effect, water walking. If you then left click on there, it gives you this little summary of the details of the spell, which is quite handy. Walking on water, duration 1 + 1 per 2 levels. So I've decided now that I'm just going to start talking about the spell system. I wasn't really intended, but I think 1 is 1 round of combat, which lasts, is it 10 seconds? So it will last for 10 seconds plus 10 seconds for every 2 levels. So we were level 6, so that will be divided by 2 to give 3. So so this will be 1 + 3. So this spell will last for 40 seconds, I believe. Magnitude doesn't apply to walking on water. Either you can walk on water or you can't. But this one, chance, is interesting. 1 + 1 per 1 levels. That seems like a very low chance. But this spell always works. If we have a look at the free action spell here, to cure paralyzation, the chance here is 20 + 5 per 1 levels. So if we were level 1, you'd have a 25% chance of casting this spell. I guess that's what that means. Unless the chance depends on the spell. So with water walking, I have no idea. That's something that I need to investigate. Anyway, what are we doing? Let's do a quest for this. You've changed, Fighters Guild quest man. You seem to have become a dark elf. Unfortunately, we're quite a low rank, so we're only getting a few quests to choose from. Let's try saving a mage. We have to go to the place and yeah. Interestingly enough, I also discovered that when you go to the Mages Guild to make spells, you can make any spell effect that you want. And I think it was because I got into Morrowind a lot more before getting into Daggerfall. I had assumed that you had to already have the spell effect. You had to already know the spell effect in order to make a spell of it. But it's not true. You can just go immediately at the beginning of the game, just go to the Mages Guild, go to the Spell Maker, and you can make any spell effect in the game. So that is a very handy thing to know. Presumably you knew that, but perhaps not. So let us go to the Azargoth web. Oh dear, there's going to be spiders. There's going to be a wizard. Thank you, Warm Ashes, for finally coming to cause some problems. No, I don't think we're going to... We're not going to worry about those guys. Now it's time to see, can they follow me inside the dungeon? I thought I read somewhere that Warm Ashes allows them to follow you in, but maybe it will only allow them to follow you out. Anyway, let's set an anchor. Fortunately, it's only a 2-block dungeon. Very good. Great. Ah! Since I've turned on the advanced AI, the enemies like to hide in corners a lot more than before. I don't like it, especially when they're spiders. So, can we rest? Very good. Surely this leads to nowhere. Yeah. A ranger. Someone's trying to get out. Well, thank you for breaking the door open for me. That's a big sword for a ranger. You You're a very inattentive spider. I don't know what's happening. Pacified ranger using etiquette skill. Let's take that cloak, it looks funny. I think I've just decided that I'm going to get a copy of the Daggerfall Unity source code and I'm going to learn C#, and I'm going to figure out the setting that makes these doors locked, and I'm going to delete it. I don't want to have to bang on doors anymore. My life is too short now. I don't have enough time left on this planet. I can afford the luxury of spending it knocking on doors. It's over now. It might take a few weeks or months or years for that mod to come online, but keep an eye out for it. No more banging, it will be called. Oh, let's see who wins this fight. I seem to have interrupted them. That's a funky floating pillar. You can see that the base of the pillar has no bottom because the light source comes straight through. Congratulations on your victory. Here's your reward. Why did you have to why did you have to die on the treasure pile? That's very rude. Let's rest. Let's heal. We can't afford to take any chances. They have a long range, don't they? Let's rest again. I'm just trying to think what could be the disadvantages of a mod that keeps the doors unlocked. I mean, I guess it will allow the monsters to get to you slightly more easily. I think we've been here. But I think that's a price I'm willing to pay. Could there be any other disadvantages? I guess if it was a magic lock. If it was a magic lock, you would want to keep that, because I presume that there's some reason why a door is magically locked. But if it's just an ordinary... Here we go. Just click on that lantern to move that cage. I would be completely buggered if it wasn't for the high elf immunity. This mountain of spider corpses is disgusting. Makes me feel ill looking at it. There's still one more. And I seem to have closed the cage. I believe it's caused by this little trinket. There we go. Now it's the time to see, do we have a destruction spell that we can test? Oh, so it is easier now to to attack creatures that are inside a cage. That was a problem before. However, I've used up all the magicka. Stop closing. You don't even need to activate that, you just need to walk near it. We can't take any chances. We have to have at least enough magicka to recall out in the case of emergency. Damn you. Yeah, so complete waste of time there. We need to go this way. Okay, so we are now, where are we? We're in the second block. That first one seemed quite small. It must be somewhere we didn't go. Yeah. We didn't go down these steps here, which was... It was a mistake from the point of view of efficient clearing. But we're over here now, so... All of these repeated paralyzations that I've skipped. If this was anybody other than a high elf, this would be totally game over. At the beginning of the game, you can't possibly have enough magicka to be able to cast a free action spell. You can't have ranked up enough to have gained access to the potion makers services. Your ability to deal with paralysis at the start of the game is almost impossible. Okay, let's do a regen. So this regen spell, let's just have a quick check. Is very potent. It only costs 23. But if we click on here, the duration is very short, 1 + 1 per 1 levels, but of course we're now level 6, so what this is saying is it's going to last 1 + 6, which is 7 rounds, so I think that's a little bit longer than a minute, and the magnitude here, 1 to 2 plus 5 to 6 per 1 levels, which is very complicated and confusing. So we're level 6. So we have a chance of between 1 to 2 and 5 to 6 per 6 levels. So 6 5s are 30, 6 6s are 36. We have a chance of 30 to 36, but it's actually 31 to 38, I think. Anyway, for this level, it's quite a lot of HP. You can see that the health bar went back to maximum almost immediately, but the spell is still active. We are regenerating health. There you are, it's only just wearing off now. But it takes a while to wear off. See, we're still regenerating, and now it's finished. Brown or yellow? I think I prefer yellow. Hopefully we'll get more dwarven equipment to make it. Oh, but then we've got red as well. That will be nicer for the when we get Daedric. But for now we're looking at yellow. Anyway, Let's see if we can find the person we're supposed to find. There is a no spiders mod if you are spider sensitive. Well, you're a bit troublesome, aren't you? Too heavy. Too heavy to worry about that. Now then. That is better. Big sack of potatoes just left in the middle of the corridor. Border block. Tiresome, tiresome. I'm not joking, I am going to learn C# just to make a mod to get rid of that. I've had enough. Be the change you want to make in the world, I believe is the saying. A very strange candle. So, complete dead end. Wonderful, wonderful. Where have we not been? I think we have been everywhere in this block, have we not? But then, of course, where do these steps connect to? Probably they connect to an empty room at the top. Well, we are here. Let's check. Okay. I'm completely wrong. There's another section. Well, we should find out how this connects. No, that's a border block. Where do you connect? I thought I knew how the dungeons worked, but it seems not. Really? Okay, so this is strange. This block here, this central block, has a corridor here, which has a connection to the outer block here, this doorway, and another connection here, and that's it. It doesn't connect anywhere else inside the block. Strange. But it does mean that if a quest item or target spawned here, you would have to go into the border block to access it, which is a little irritating. Well, we need to investigate this other connector now. Of course there's a spider. Give me your twigs, Twiggy. So, is this going to be the same thing, a disconnected corridor? Come on. Come on, I've had enough of you. Tiresome creature. Yeah. This is a very unimaginative construction. The internal block contains a corridor that only connects to the outside and doesn't go anywhere. Brilliant. Well done. So this entire section is a waste of time. Let's recall back. And find the way that we didn't go last time. So we want to go to these steps. How do we get there? Straight ahead, take a right, down a level. Oh wait a minute, we can't get through there. We have to go. Oh, it's even easier than I thought. Down here. What a funny little door. This is a border block, so we don't go this way. Yeah, take a left straight ahead. That is an excellent time to run out of oil. Oi, you are a threat. Fine. But where is the quest target? Is it a backstab if you have a mace? Hey, there she is. No wonder you... No wonder they couldn't find you. You were stuck in a cage. What are you doing there? Let's save. Good day, friend. You seem to be in remarkably good spirits for somebody who's been locked in a cage in a room full of giant spiders. I've been searching for weeks for a mummy possessing superlatively fresh wrappings. I think I know who told you to do that, and simply cannot find it. I know because you're in a cage. The Mages Guild likely has no further use for them at this point, to be honest. Yes, we should leave because the mummy wrappings will not be fresh enough, and not because you've been stuck in a cage. So, if we had just taken a slightly different path, we could have finished this quest in less than a minute. Less than 2 minutes. Anyway, let's head back. Now then, we need to be careful because I think there's a wizard and his army of Atronorks outside, isn't there? So let's stay in here for now. Clear out all the nonsense. Let's rest. Ooh, mysticism. And I think we need to get on a horse and run away as quickly as possible, don't we? So let's yay. Let's get out of here. Adios, losers. Who are we working for? The Fighters Guild of Rip Market. Come on, they're not nearby. They're a long way away. You can barely see them. What about now? Looks like we're good to go. Everybody happy. Okay. Fighters Guild of Rip Market. I did try out the alternative horse features of the roleplay and realism mod, but I'm afraid I've become accustomed to the crazy horse mechanics. It feels strange to get rid of them. Okay, let us loiter. Let us turn off the lantern. That's right, I'm from the Fighters Guild. Okay, so let's get some training while we're here. In critical strike. That's very good. And let us see. 59% to level 6. So we're getting there. Stealth 31%. Really? Really, that has increased a lot. How is that even possible? Anyway, so what happened in this exciting episode? We rescued the woman from a cage. That's nice, and that was it, wasn't it? So now I'm just going to cast some more training spells. Where is it? Train Thaumaturgy. It's very, very exciting, this part. And then try and find something interesting to do for next time. But for now, it's the end, so I'm going to go. I'm going to have a cup of tea and then go shopping. It's very exciting. So, take care, stay safe, and I bid thee adios.